matchup of the year. Maurizio, a player that returned, he played in 16 games last season, had 4 goals, 3 assists for UNCW. When he played for the Diablos a summer ago, he played a team-high 695 minutes on the pitch, had 2 goals and an assist with 7 shots. So he's already matched his goal total and is just trying to continue on his offensive output, getting the teammates involved. That's something this team has done very well so far this season as they search for win number 2. West Texas FC in their first matchup trying to jump themselves higher in the standings. They currently sit at 5th place above just the Fort Worth Vaqueros. Vaqueros have played in 4 games. They're 0-4 so far. West Texas FC sets up for their first. And here we go. It's a great matchup between the Diablos and West Texas FC on the way for the first time this season from Denton, Texas. First ever game for West Texas FC at the USL League 2 level. Starts in their favor as they play it towards the defending third of the Diablos and settle it at the feet on the far side. West Texas FC trying to work their way towards the 16-yard box, working down the far side flank. It's at the feet of Martinkovsky, who decides to send it backwards. Diablos bringing that backline pressure as they push it outside for the clearance. Ball will stay in favor of West Texas FC as they set up for a throw-in on the near side. Diablos so far this season have gotten out and scored early. They scored the first goal 20 minutes into their last matchup. As that was against the McKinney Chupacabras, they were able to strike first. Martinkovsky now sends a high throw that is headed back outside of the box. Good clearance now comes from the feet of the Diablos. That was Angulo sending it out. Now it's towards Mitch Dryden, right at midfield. Dryden tries to find separation, can't, but does find the feet of his teammate in Luna. As Diablos now decide to relieve some pressure, pull back. Ryan Anderson opens it to the near side. Lowe tries to play it away. It's taken back in favor of West Texas FC. Got fresh legs coming into their first USL League 2 matchup as now coming well out of goal and getting the clearance is Butkovic. Sets up the Diablos for a throw on the far side of the field. It's Dalen Lowe, who played in 686 minutes a season ago for the Diablos, setting up. A lot of early action already happening as Nicholas Angulo now steps off of the field, has a bloody nose as he does so. So steps off to get quick treatment. Diablos resume play. On the near side, it's Dalen Lowe playing it back. Anderson opens up the field, plays it to the near side. Diablos start those pushes forward from that back third. They're trying to do exactly that early in this matchup now as there's a through ball sent ahead and turned away by West Texas FC. Diablos searching for the feet again. It's played over the top to the backline defender as Chance Anderson will chase that back and send it into the midst of Micah Ramirez. Diablos not afraid to use Ramirez, who has plenty of Division I level experience. Now they open the field back up. West Texas FC bringing an early run, most of the possession favoring the Diablos to this point. As now the ball ping-pongs around in the middle third. It's played back again, this time off the foot of Kyle McFarland. Pressure still coming from West Texas FC as the Diablos play it in their defending third and search for a gap through the midfielders of West Texas. Ball finds its way back to the feet of McFarland, who opens wide. Lowe dances with his defender, sends it right back. The give and go to McFarland. Begins to open up the field as he sends it back towards the middle third. Now settled by Luna. Through ball over the top towards the edge of the 18, kicked right back out. As it got to the edge, West Texas FC able to meet it there. Diablos now battle back for possession, open up on the far side. On the near side, and it is last touched by the Diablos as that one goes across the sideline, setting up a throw-in for West Texas FC. Instead, it was enough contact to warrant a whistle. Free kick is the result. West Texas FC settles it at the feet of Butkovic. First 15 minutes of this match going to be so important for setting the tone, especially for a West Texas FC squad that is playing the first time at this level, as Diablos trying to open this one up. It's at the feet towards the outside, pushing forward. It's Angulo. He has it poked away, pulls it right back in. Back to Luna, who flips the field to Dalen Lowe. Lowe to Pondeka, one of the two brothers playing in this matchup. His brother not in the starting 11 for West Texas FC, but we'll see minutes later as this ball works across the end line and it sets up a goal kick for Butkovic and West Texas FC. Kyle McFarland nearly had the touch on that one, just a bit too heavy as it goes across the line. Butkovic puts it back into play. Plenty of room to run for West Texas as through ball trying to flip the field to the near side. It's thwarted and sent back. West Texas now pulling back, bringing back the pressure. It's Madejski. Sends it back to Butkovic. Moralrio trying to keep his foot on the gas for the Denton Diablos, was bringing some pressure on the offensive end, as now it's a quick run that is pushed back. It was at the feet of Ryan Anderson. He had it poked free. Now West Texas FC has a connection on the outside. Inside the 18-yard box, a test sent across the face and long. And that one will be a goal kick for the keeper of the Diablos, Michael Ramirez. The first true test we've seen from West Texas FC coming across the field. Started on the near side flank, could not connect, and the goal kick is the result. Michael Ramirez played in 299 minutes last season, where he recorded 9 saves for the Diablos. At WIU, in his junior season collegiately, saw plenty of action as well, as he started 20 games and recorded 92 saves during the season prior to this one. Now is in the transfer portal, ready to continue his career at the collegiate level, as the goal kick settles near midfield. West Texas FC on another build. The pass connects and is poked free. Now good defense from McFarland is able to send it back towards the middle third of the field, and it finds the feet of Moralrio. Moralrio sends it wide. Working now, it's at the feet of Dryden. Dryden, the Marquette Golden Eagle, playing now for the Denton Diablos, as a quick pass towards the outside is intercepted, and West Texas FC looks for a run of their own. Quick contact now warrants a whistle, and West Texas FC will set up for a free kick on the edge of their attacking third. Madejski plays it backwards to the feet of Buckley. West Texas now trying to open it up over the top. Dalen Lowe back to receive. Finds the feet of West Texas FC again, now pushing towards the corner. It's last touched by the Diablos, as that one's poked free, turning into a throw-in deep inside the attacking territory for West Texas FC. It will be Mervcic with the throw. Mervcic keeps the throw low towards the outside. Now pushed towards the near side. It falls to the feet of Marcinkovsky. Marcinkovsky now resetting past midfield. Buckley to Madejski. Denton Diablos, through their first 2 games, allowing just 2 goals. You can see why with their defense being as taut as it is in that back line, not allowing much through as this one gets to that back line and is cleared back out. Last touched by West Texas FC, a throw in, the result in favor of the Denton Diablos. Another reason the Diablos have been so solid on the defensive side is their success offensively, as they've had plenty of possession of their own, as the throw is poked free, but falls to the feet of Dryden. Dryden now plays it forward, trying to connect with Pondeka, but Butkovic comes out and sends it the opposite direction. Butkovic coming off line, able to connect and keep the score 0-0, as it was a heads-up play by the West Texas FC goalkeeper. Long throw is played towards the middle third. Robles on a run all by himself. Lays it off to Mervcic. Mervcic tries to play it over the top. West Texas FC really trying to find any usage of that long through ball that they can flip the field against the Diablos, but instead the Diablos are able to win another throw in, as it was nearly a goal kick, that one crossing on the near side. Instead stays in throw-in territory for the Diablos. Both of these teams won 7 games a year ago. Diablos, it was their first season at USL League 2. For West Texas FC, it was another in a storied history at the NPSL level. Now charging forward, Pondeka makes contact with Butkovic. A whistle comes out as Butkovic was at the edge of the box. West Texas FC not happy with the call from the official, as there was a charging forward. Aiden Pondeka for the Diablos found himself all alone on the push. Now he is still down on the ground as Pondeka collided hard with Butkovic, who made his way out towards the edge of the box, trying to get to that one in time. Aiden Pondeka now able to stand up underneath his own power. Receives applause from the Diablos fans here in attendance as the team gets ready to reset. This one just a step outside of the 18-yard box as the wall begins to form for West Texas FC. Aiden Pondeka now steps to the side. Gets a bit of water as he will stay out on the pitch. 2 players standing atop the dead ball for the Diablos. It's Mitch Dryden and Jonathan Luna. The wall forms for West Texas FC. Diablos trying to break it open early. Dryden, the strike, just over the crossbar. Mitch Dryden nearly able to take his first goal of the season for the Diablos. Just gets atop that one. He played in 16 matches, had the second most goals for Marquette this past season, where he had 4 goals and an assist to his name. Was named Big East All-Academic during the season. Had a good strike on that one with his right. But the connection was not enough. Now, ball will go back with the Diablos for a throw-in. Denton Diablos trying to protect their home field. They've got plenty of green grass to work with as they flip it to the far side. Big kick now comes from the foot of Ryan Anderson. Diablo's able to settle again inside their attacking third. The setup is there. Dalen Lowe strikes with his right. It's across the middle. Dryden, another shot. The rebound poked free as West Texas FC is able to keep the sheet clean. Butkovic having his work cut out for him here. 13 minutes into West Texas FC's first USL League 2 game. Diablos still bringing the pressure on the offensive end. Now it's Tilo. A quick touch pass connects with Pondeka. Pondeka creates some separation. Passes away, gets it right back. Diablos searching for that first scratch here on their home field this season. As they continue to press forward, they work it outside the 18 to the edge. Step back, crossed through, and that one will open the backside of the box. Untouched as the Diablos settle again. Push now building on the near side. Back towards the middle. Luna. To Pondeka. Diablos work it wide to Ryan Anderson. Back towards the box. Dryden has the dribble. Sends it to the outside. Carson plays it back inside. Diablos looking for the goal. Can't get it through. West Texas FC able to meet the match. Push it back to their defending territory as now Michael Ramirez plays it back towards Carson on the near side of the field. Miles Carson to Dryden. Momentum well on the side of the Diablos to this point in the game, as the tie remains intact. Aiden Pondeka now with a step on his defender. Passes to the edge of the 18. Dalen Lowe has the turn, the cross, the header, just high. Diablos build looking as strong as ever. Just could not quite get the connection as we get a replay of that last one. What an opportunity it was for the Diablos working it forward. Just couldn't quite connect on the header. The aerial attack was a touch above the spot for Denton. Another long ball played now. This time will stay with West Texas FC as the Diablos send it back to the near side of the field from their defending territory. Now work it past midfield. Miles Carson. Two quick passes. Pondeka. Beautiful touch. Edge of the 18. The cross inside. No teammate there to get it. Poked free. Still loose. West Texas FC the clearance. Denton Diablos had numbers in the box but could not break through. And that has been the story for the first 17 minutes of action now. As here is another look at that opportunity played from the foot of Aiden Pondeka. Opened up at the edge of the 18, sent it to the inside. It was one touch off the foot of Angulo. West Texas FC took advantage of the opportunity. They had a split second to get the clearance, and they were there to do it. Madejski now back for West Texas FC. West Texas FC now searching for an offensive attack of their own. Diablo's there to slow it down. Send it back towards the midfield. Buckley. To Madejski. Back to the near side. Diablos have favored the far side of the field a bit to this point with Aiden Pondeka playing wide. West Texas FC trying to search for anything through as they have not had a true build to the same level that we've seen the last few come from the Denton Diablos. West Texas FC now pulls back the pressure. Buckley opens it up. A pass over the top. Inside the 18. Right-footed strike off the hands of Michael Ramirez. Ball still alive and pushing outside. Ramirez faces his first test, and he is equal to it, as it was a quick build here. Buckley started with it at his feet, played it over the top, and what a connection was there. The shot came from the foot of Robles, who nearly had that one on the mark, just hit the crossbar. So initially thought it was off the hands of Michael Ramirez. Instead, he just had it a touch too high. And both teams have done just that to this point. As we near the 20-minute mark, it's been early offense, both sides. Neither able to break through yet, as now Aiden Pondeka has a slide tackle, and the yellow card makes its first appearance of the season here in Denton, Texas, as it comes out to Pondeka. 27, Aiden Pondeka catches that one as one of two brothers in this matchup. Again, his brother Aaron plays on the opposite side for West Texas FC. Aiden Pondeka given the yellow card. And that will set up a dangerous attack for this West Texas FC team that is just on the edge of their attacking third of the field. It's Murchich and Silva standing atop the dead ball. West Texas FC works to the edge of the box. Silva takes it for himself. The aerial attack is long and over the top. That one came hot off the foot of Ian Silva, and he sends it out of play for a goal kick. 21 minutes into the match. Still scoreless. Diablos back on the ball. Miles Carson pushes forward to Marario. Player the Diablos want the ball at the feet of as much as possible, as now it's a lot of pressure coming forward from the Denton Diablos. That time it was Kyle McFarland making the push forward. The Scotsman trying to get through. Poke one free for his team. Instead, West Texas FC relieves the pressure for a moment. Now they open up and look for a push of their own as it's played to the far side of the field on a clearance. West Texas will have a throw-in. Physical play on the far side. Medeski gets it near the midfield point, plays it to the opposite end. The flag makes an appearance as it goes up. Offsides is called. And the ball will be back with the Denton Diablos. The first time we've seen that today, as pass over the top was a solid placed one, but West Texas FC a bit overzealous on the run, trying to open up on that near side of the field. Diablos able to win the ball back. They've got a strong back line, staying together, pushing forward as they saw that one. Saw the writing on the wall of the pass that was going to be made, as now it's pushed off of the foot of Dalen Lowe, then Pondeka. And back with West Texas FC. Pressure now coming from the Diablos, a play towards the top. The lone Diablo chasing forward. The striker, Brian Marario, couldn't get to it as West Texas FC stands atop the ball again. Arus. Back to Nkasa. Nkasa has had plenty of possession time in this game already. Team very comfortable playing it back to him. As now it's pushed over the top. Michael Ramirez able to chase it inside the box. Gets it quickly back out to the feet of Ryan Anderson. Diablos started the first 15 minutes with a lot of possession on their offensive side, since then have settled in some back on the defensive end. Now it's a through ball. It's passed ahead. Lowe giving a chase to it. A slide tackle comes from Madejski and pushes it out towards the outside, where Madejski is able to play it off of the attacking Dalen Lowe. And the ball will be with West Texas. There's crafty teamwork in the middle third of the field. Murario had that one near his feet. Stepped over, allowed it to the outside where Dalen Lowe had a run, but couldn't keep it at his feet before the stop came from Madejski. West Texas FC now back with possession in their defending third. West Texas FC winning another free kick now as they continue to work their way forward. 25 minutes into the game, here's another look at that physical play coming from this Denton Diablos team. It was a slide tackle attempt from Denton. Caught right at the right foot of the West Texas FC attacker. And now that will allow West Texas to set up. Denton early in this game, already up to 5 fouls against, while West Texas FC has just 1. Ball played into the box. Michael Ramirez makes easy work of it. He's seen plenty of those on the free kicks. Gets his mitt to it and plays it with a pace back to his teammates. So the Diablos earning more of those whistles to this point, having 5 called against them, just 1 against West Texas FC. Physicality is only built as the game is pushed on. As now it's back to the feet of Dalen Lowe on the far side flank. Lowe, a push pass to the outside of the 18. A lot of contact now coming from West Texas FC as Aiden Pondeka takes another tumble, and a whistle goes against West Texas FC. Yellow card makes its second appearance of the day. Each team with 1 now. First yellow made the appearance to the Diablos. The second is in their favor as they win the free kick near the corner. So it is essentially a corner kick coming for the Diablos as they stack the box. Jonathan Luna sets up. Diablos trying to break ahead. 27 minutes into their first home game of the summer of soccer. Luna steps to the side, gets a drink of water. Butkovic directs his teammates inside the box. Luna now back atop the ball. Diablos dialing in the attack. See Murario at the edge of the 18, a player that they would love to work it to. He's got the golden touch for the team so far this season. 2 goals through the first 2 games, both of which came in his brace effort against Fort Worth Vaqueros. Officials in this one still deliberating as he now guides the front line for West Texas FC that's trying to put a stop to that free kick that will come from the foot of Jonathan Luna in just a few short moments. Luna sets up. The Diablos looking for the first. This one's played over the top. The aerial attack sent backwards. McFarland settles. Kyle McFarland plays it back towards midfield. And it's Miles Carson there to settle. Diablos had another dangerous opportunity that they could not convert with. Now looking for a build as whistle is heard. Diablos too much contact, another one against them. As they tried to open up with a big pass back into their attacking territory, it's turned in the opposite way. Butkovic now comes out to take the free kick for his team. Tomas Butkovic puts it into play. Diablos are first to get ahead to it. West Texas FC looking to respond. Pondeka pushes back towards midfield. Still loose at midfield. And Brian Marario able to take it free and then is dispossessed right back. Javiniria pushes it to the near side. West Texas FC looking for a pass inside the 18-yard box. It's played away. And the Diablos are able to work underneath it as it takes its time falling back to the field. Dryden now. Crafty footwork to Dalen Lowe. Lowe works around his defender. Lays it off to Mitch Dryden. Dryden crosses it through the middle at the 6. West Texas FC is there to field and fire it away. Possession will remain with the Denton Diablos as they set up for the throw. Diablos had a look at that one. Mitch Dryden got to the edge of the 18. Got a good center on it, but the only player there to meet it was Wisdom for West Texas. That leaves Dalen Lowe now with a throw. It's a long one inside the 18-yard box. Marario has a solid touch. Gives it right back to Lowe. Lowe now connects with Dryden. Back towards the middle. West Texas FC with the interception. Yellow jerseys swarming backwards, trying to get something going offensively. Michael Ramirez settles it at his feet, clears to the near side of the field, and the Denton Diablos will be able to get numbers back defensively. More than 30 minutes into this one, neither team's pace has slowed down a bit as West Texas FC nearly had a build they were searching for on that last possession. Now they search for it again. Mircic over the top, once touched by the Diablos, and a corner kick is coming. As that is exactly what they were looking for. Mircic able to get that one over the top and off of a Diablo for the corner kick, where the West Texas FC is looking to connect with the goal for the first time in USL League 2 history for this storied franchise. Again, these two teams know each other well. They played in the NPSL. The corner to the backside of the box. Still loose. Settled. The shot blocked. Back out. West Texas FC still atop the ball. Fell to the feet of Incasa. Incasa played it backwards. Pressure is relieved and put right back on. West Texas FC, the attempt into the box, charging forward. A perfect play by Michael Ramirez as he gets his gloves to it and wastes no time getting it back into the field for the Diablos. Diablos now back to Ramirez. 33 minutes into the home game, the first of the season for the Denton Diablos. It's season number 2 at the USL League 2 level. Joined this level a season ago now. And they are part of the Ranger Division in its first season. The 6 teams that make it up: the Fort Worth Vaqueros, Lubbock Matadors, Texoma FC, West Texas FC, Denton Diablos, and McKinney Chupacabras. 4 of those being new teams. Diablos and the Chupacabras of McKinney, the only teams that remain in the USL League 2 from a year ago. McFarland now Gets to the inside. McFarland on a run. Touches heavy and goes across the end line before he can play it back to a teammate. Goal kick coming for West Texas. Last season in the Lone Star Conference, West Texas made it back to that championship game in the Lone Star Conference playoffs. And they fell to the Lubbock Matadors. Both of those teams now have made the jump to USL League 2, so they will see each other again this season. Plenty of these teams have played each other at that level in the NPSL. And now have continued to grow, as has the game of soccer in the U.S. Ball loose now in the middle third. Pushed ahead. McFarland to the outside. Touches there. Diablos searching for the shot. Angulo not quite able to get it off. It's still loose inside the 16. Angulo gets it right back. West Texas FC is there to field, and they open to the near side. Looking for a build from their back third. West Texas now slows the pace.
Do it again, Diablo. Do it there.
Diablos read and receive. The interception is there. A heavy touch pushing forward in the middle third. Whistle comes and a yellow card is brought out again against West Texas as we get another look at that contact. Diablos were looking for the pass forward. They had it. And a lot of contact came directly into the back of the Diablo from Mkasa, who was chasing towards that one. Diablos now near midfield. Put it back into action. Far side of the field. Low. A perfect touch. Settles. The push forward is played out by West Texas FC. And Aiden Ponteca is there to watch it work across the line. Throw-in will stay with the Diablos. Ponteca showed some patience, let that one roll free. Now he has it back at his feet. Tries to connect with Dryden, streaking forward. West Texas FC has the interception and the build. Pass forward. Diablos chasing back. Defensive third. Ryan Anderson, a great dispossession. And it's pushed back by Chance Anderson. The Anderson to Anderson connection, taking it away from the feet of West Texas FC, giving it right back to the Denton Diablos. As now we near the final 10 minutes before our break. We're within those minutes. Apologizes. Diablos back with the ball at their feet. Pass ahead. Diablos on the build. And the flag goes up. Offside called. As the Diablos nearly had their biggest opportunity of the game. It was at the feet of McFarland. He played it forward. And clearly a step ahead on that one was Nico Angelo. You could immediately see he knew the flag would be there. It was. And now down on the field for the Denton Diablos, a player 37:40 to play here. 37:40 into the game as Aiden Ponteca is down on the field. Training staff comes out to address the issue with Ponteca. He played for Corpus Christi FC prior to coming to the Denton Diablos. Again, he played with his brother on that team, and now he plays against his brother Aaron, who is on West Texas FC. Diablos have continued to streak forward in this game. The fouls have continued to come out as the game has gotten more and more physical. Diablos have plenty of players from that starting 11 who have had some opportunities. They're really just looking for one player to break through and get that goal that they're searching for, as Aiden Ponteca now gets cheers from the stands as he makes his way towards the sideline. Kyle McFarland makes the walk back out to the field. Ball will be at the feet of West Texas FC as they were able to earn the free kick. West Texas FC will decide to have Nkasa be the player to put it back into play. So Tom Nkasa stands alone on the ball. Now he leaves it for Butkovic, who will come out of goal to resume the action. Butkovic keeps it low to the feet of Buckley. Buckley now to Nkasa. Pondeka back out into the game for the Diablos. As he enters the action, West Texas FC remains with possession on their defending side. West Texas FC looking for the opening. The pass pushed free by Micah Ramirez. Ramirez hops atop that one. Nearly was pushed across the end line from the left hand of Ramirez. Instead, stays in action. And the Diablos get the ball back rather than the corner kick that would have been the result. Diablos now. Fancy footwork from Miles Carson. Carson pushes to the near side. Dalen Lowe settles on the far. Lowe, crafty, step through, cleared out. West Texas FC getting numbers to the ball as a flash of yellow jerseys puts a stop to the push forward from Dalen Lowe. Diablos now have the corner kick coming. They keep it low. It's to the feet of McFarland. McFarland looking for the connection. The interception is there for West Texas FC instead. But the Diablos get it right back. Luna has it knocked loose. That one goes across the sideline. Throw in coming for the Diablos. Diablos working through the flank, just streaking, trying to find any connection they can as it's pushed back to Luna towards the middle. Luna, a good strike. The test is saved as Butkovic makes the diving grab. Score remains 0-0 despite the big test from the foot of Jonathan Luna, who was looming over that one. He got the pass he was looking for. Had just a second to fire, took advantage of it with the right. It was a beautiful strike, but a better save to keep the score at 0 with 42 minutes into this game. Diablos triangulate and flip to the near side of the field. Miles Carson has a heavy touch but keeps it at his feet. Carson pushes outside. Dryden at the flank to the edge of the 18. Steps over, plays it towards the middle. The connection is there. Back in the net. The Diablos strike first in their first home game of the summer of soccer. The follow-through is there. What a goal it is for the Denton Diablos. As we will get another look at that one. Mitch Dryden, the player that opened up the opportunity at the edge of the 18, pushed it to the middle, and he met the right foot of Nico Angulo, who scores the first home goal of the season for the Diablos. Diablos lost a heartbreaker their last time out against the McKinney Chupacabras. And they are showing no signs of that as they open up their first home match of the season with a goal of their own. The Northern Illinois player, Nico Angulo, able to get that one through and past the gloves of Butkovic for the first goal. Diablos have the lead, and they will try to hold on to it as it's pushed back to their defending territory with a pace, but Diablos are there to meet. Still not allowing anything to develop on the back third for West Texas FC, as now West Texas FC searching for a response. That one's cleared and free. Throw in on the way for West Texas FC. Marcinkovsky puts it back into action.
Great job.
Another one played over the top. Michael Ramirez gets a read and makes the catch. Ramirez keeping it clean in his first appearance as a starter for the Denton Diablos this season. Last season, again, played plenty of minutes in goal, 299 minutes. Had 9 saves a year ago for the Denton Diablos. Now starting off the 2026 campaign even stronger. Diablos playing forward. This one's still loose as Butkovic goes down. Heel flick is off the mark. West Texas is there to get to it. And Butkovic still down on the field, and now a whistle will put stop to the play as West Texas FC players go to check on their keeper. That was Brian Moralrio trying to flick it backwards towards the face of the goal. Could not quite keep it on mark. Coaching staff of the Diablos telling them to continue to apply that pressure as training staff looks towards the keeper, Butkovic. West Texas FC trailing by 1. Starting keeper down on the field. Helm, the lone backup in that 20-man roster for the team. Luis Helm, the backup keeper for West Texas FC. Potentially expecting to see some minutes here shortly. Yes. Already played over 46 minutes of action in this one. Time continues to climb. Training staff still checking on number 99, Butkovic, as Tomas Butkovic collided for the second time today with a Denton Diablo. Now gets to his feet. Gingerly walks back to the frame and sets up to play the final few minutes before our break. West Texas FC going to try to get one final build before the break and flip the momentum back in favor of those yellow uniforms, but momentum has donned that black and red home kit for the Denton Diablos to this point in the game. Plus time still underway. Drop ball back in action. West Texas, the opening is heavy as could not connect with a streaking forward Javaneria. As Javaneria couldn't get to it. We're in extra time, so that will continue to climb as we are nearing 3 minutes into that extra time, past that first 45 minutes of action. Michael Ramirez now looks to connect with his teammate, can't quite. Pushes there. And as Marcinkovsky pushed, the whistle sets up a free kick, won over by the Denton Diablos. Diablos looking to strike now in extra time as additional minutes could push this game even further in their favor in front of the home crowd. Dryden, he opened up the last opportunity. Can he do it again? He cannot on that one as it's to the feet of Butkovic, who fields it up and slows the attack from Denton. Long ball over the top. Mirvcic off of the Denton Diablos defender. And a throw-in is coming for Mirvcic. Over 4 minutes into plus time now. The throw is a long one. Gets to the edge of the 6. It's headed away by the Diablos. Settled by Buckley. And the whistle puts a stop to this action in the first half. We head into halftime. The Denton Diablos here on their home field for the first time this season. Able to strike early. Nico Angulo gave them the lead, and they head into half with a score of 1-0. Denton Diablos in front of West Texas FC as we enter the break.
Spiro Digital Marketing Agency, helping you grow your business. Visit the Spiro Agency online at aspiroagency.com or call 214-308-1898. Lexa Apparel is the official apparel provider of the Denton Diablos. Lexa Apparel is the #1 rated manufacturer of custom sportswear and athletic gear. Lexa creates uniforms for elite sports teams throughout the United States and the world. Designed and managed right here in Dallas, Lexa is a brand blend of grit and grace that belongs right here. From the training room to the game, Lexa Sport is excelling in authenticity, quality, and intention that unmistakable Texas swag. Lexa Apparel, the official apparel of your Denton Diablos.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I just swapped batteries on the monitor. That's it. Sure. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Welcome back to Mean Green Soccer Stadium, where the sun is setting and the second half is set to kick off. 1-0 the score through the first half of action between the Denton Diablos and West Texas FC in the first game between these two teams at the USL League 2 level. West Texas FC trailing by that lone goal that came in the 43rd minute. It was an assist off the foot of Mitch Dryden, put to the back of the net by Nicholas Angelo. 43 minutes into that first half, Diablos were able to strike for their first time on their home field this season, and now they retake the pitch, ready to continue that momentum that has been pendulous through the first half. We saw attacks come from both ends, but only the Diablos were able to strike, as now Mitch Dryden sends another one inside the box. It's played to the backside. Back out and settled now. McFarland trying to open back. McFarland still with possession. Plays it to the far side. Dryden settles with a touch, and the flag goes up. The offside is called, as Mitch Dryden, who had the lone assist in the first half, could not quite stay behind the back line on that one. And it's back with West Texas. West Texas pulls to the near side. Settle is there with a heavy touch, and they continue to work it backwards. West Texas, a quick pass forward, can't quite find the feet of the teammate at midfield, and that turns into another throw-in. Throw-in, puts it back in action. Luna plays it forward for the Diablos, and to the feet of McFarland as McFarland goes down. Whistle is blown, and Diablos will have a free kick on the way. Another look at that one. Luna had the turn, had the pass forward to McFarland. And the defenders from West Texas FC a bit overzealous on the slide tackle. Luna now back with the ball. Gives it away to Dryden, gets it right back. Luna tries to get shifty, goes down. And West Texas FC again whistled. Diablos were the team that was stacking up fouls early in the first half. Now it's happening in the opposite direction to start the second. West Texas FC facing a few early fouls in this second half of action. Luna sets up the ball on the edge of the attacking third for the Denton Diablos, who already lead 1-0. They have 6 goals so far this season through their first 2.5 games. Luna plays it over the top. It's a well test, but just north of the crossbar. And as that one goes over the top, it will set up a goal kick for Luis Helm. Luna opted to take that one from distance, played it on a line, just could not keep it inside that frame. West Texas FC looking for their first true foray into an attack in the second half. Miles Carson is there. Dispossessed. West Texas on a run inside the 18. Carson gets back to it, has the interception, and opens up to the near side of the field where it works across the sideline. The throw-in is the result for Arus. Arus now gives it back to Mervcic, who scans the field, gets his throw in, and again the Diablos charge forward, this time able to win possession of the ball as it's a Diablo throw on the way. Last time these two teams played, again, it was at the NPSL level. Now they meet each other at the USL League 2 level. It was a championship game. Hardware was on the line. West Texas FC took the win in that matchup. Diablos looking for revenge. West Texas on a build inside the 18. Knocked free. Still in the attacking territory. West Texas FC looking for the connectivity. Diablos have numbers back defensively. The pass ahead, charging forward, and making the scoop stop is the keeper of the Denton Diablos. Whistle did the same as Michael Ramirez, the keeper for Western Illinois in the transfer portal currently, will have the ball dropped back inside the 18 to himself. Diablos pull back and read the field. Miles Carson now on the far side, plays it back towards the middle, where Jonathan Luna opens. Good touch from Pondeka. Played down the line. McFarland on a run. Has it taken free by West Texas FC. Diablos win possession right back. Step over from Luna to Miles Carson. Carson reading and receiving, playing it ahead. Down the flank now. Diablos trying to triangulate and find a way through the defensive line from West Texas. And West Texas now gets a clearance off the foot of Nkasa. Turns into a throw-in for West Texas FC. With time added, the first half of this ball game ended up being about 49 minutes and some change. Now, our clock stopped at 45, so 6 minutes into the second half of this action. Diablos being pushed back towards their defending third as West Texas FC, it's a slide tackle, and a whistle is warranted as the contact came from Jonathan Luna, and West Texas FC wins over a free kick. Archie Wisdom resumes action for West Texas. West Texas FC has it dispossessed. It's last touched off the foot of Kyle McFarland. McFarland now makes another good play by Kyle McFarland. Native of Scotland, plays for St. Bonaventure now, as well as the Denton Diablos, where he's playing this summer. You can already see the impact and physicality that he brings to this team as West Texas FC is being pushed back further for the throw. McFarland has a heavy touch. Diablos back atop the ball, working backwards. A tie up and a whistle. Madejski was trying to break free on a run. He was working one-on-one. Had a handful of the jersey of Ryan Anderson, and Anderson is able to put a stop to the attack because of it. West Texas FC still on their front foot as Michael Ramirez sends it between two attackers and gets it right back from his teammate. Ramirez, big ball over the top, trying to connect with the lone scorer in this one. Nicholas Angulo can't do so as Diablos win it back in the middle third. McFarland a tie-up. Falls down, West Texas FC back atop the ball. The cross inside the box is thwarted as the Diablos continue to keep the goal free. Michael Ramirez faced a few early tests in this ball game, but for the most part, his teammates have kept true challenges away from himself, as that was beautiful play from the Diablos back line. Chance Anderson making the streaking run on that one, as now another clearance comes from the Diablos back towards midfield, and West Texas FC will set up with another throw. Near midfield. Diablos open up over the top. Tie-up is there, a tumble is there for the Diablos as West Texas FC settles it with their backline defenders. Robles breaks backwards to the near side of the field, works into the feet of Buckley. Buckley on a run. Continuing to push forward, passes ahead, hits off the head of Arus. West Texas FC settles it again. West Texas over the top. Miles Carson pushes it back out of the attacking third, and another whistle comes against Veneria. Veneria pushed forward, caught contact. Miles Carson stands atop. Carson pulls back to Chance Anderson. Anderson to the near side of the field. West Texas FC playing much more aggressive here in this second half after playing a defensive style of soccer the first half. Now you see them continuing to bring their line forward, try to get ahead to those attackers as they've pushed towards the front side. Haven't quite found the connection that they're searching for, but it's a much more aggressive brand than what we saw in the first half. As in his second season in charge, Coach Scotty Murray, Australian-born head coach of West Texas FC, and assistant coach at Franklin Pierce University, made the adjustments that he and his team believe they needed. His assistant coach, Eli Brown. Diablos, in their first season under head coach Roy Lassiter. The name Roy Lassiter in soccer circles speaks for itself as West Texas FC still on a push forward. That one connects with the head of Arus, but he's well under the aerial attack for a goal kick. But Roy Lassiter, the 1999 MLS Cup winner with DC United, 1996 Golden Boot winner, and a three-time MLS All-Star in the years 1996, 98, and 99. Has had a storied career on and around the pitch. And he's trying to continue it here with the Diablos in his first season as the head coach. West Texas at midfield. To the feet of Neria. Neria misses that one. As he played it with his right, pushes it across the field and out of the sideline. Last touched by Neria. Neria now has to watch as Denton Diablos have a throw in. Butkovic still in goal for West Texas FC, as now he makes his way off of the field and Helm goes in his place. Butkovic only allowing one goal as it was slotted through by Nico Angelo. Ball back towards midfield now. It results in a tie-up and ball staying with Denton Diablos as they continue to set up throw-in after throw-in. Instead of a throw-in this time, they set up with a free kick. Diablos. Near midfield, they push it backwards. West Texas FC still bringing forward. It's back to Michael Ramirez. Ramirez turns it. Opens the field. Diablos again, a pass forward. It's a heavy touch off the foot of Angulo, and as that one hits off his foot, it goes wide. Throw-in will be there for Marcinkovski. Marcinkovski wastes no time getting it to Nkasa. Then to Buckley. Buckley back atop the ball at midfield. Gets directions from Scotty Murray, his head coach, as West Texas FC continues to play with their own pace. Now, whistle is blown. It goes against the Diablos. It's quickly put back into play. West Texas FC still searching for their first goal against a USL League II opponent here in their first USL League II game. Step over for separation. Edge of the 18. Test blocked back. West Texas FC still atop. Cross to the edge of the 18. Headed towards goal. Michael Ramirez works forward, gets his gloves directly into that one. And Michael Ramirez puts a stop to another push offensively for West Texas FC. Ramirez used his hands for the save, now clears it out with his foot. It's touched twice and falls to the feet of Angulo. Angulo working one-on-one. Tries to bring it back towards the middle, has it taken away. Diablos now responding with pressure of their own. Clearance comes and it's played towards the coaching staff. As whistle is blown, Coach Scotty Murray stepped out, got his foot to that one right at the edge of the field, and yellow card makes an appearance due to Coach Murray making contact with that one before it was off of the field of play. Much to the chagrin of Marcinkovski and many other members of the West Texas FC team, as they are not happy with the call coming against their coaching staff. Denton Diablos waiting again as discussions come from both sides. And the Diablos will have substitutions coming into the game as Aiden Pondeka and Kyle McFarland make their way off of the field. Onto the field comes Xander Naguib for the first time on Mean Green Soccer Stadium, and Tobias Creer. Naguib, a midfielder, plays for Campbell collegiately. Tobias Creer with Northern Illinois, one of many players that plays for the NIU Huskies. He played 17 minutes, scored 17 games, scored 2 goals for NIU, both of which came in one single game, so had a lot of success his brace matchup collegiately with NIU. Now he's making his debut on the home field with the Diablos. Tie up now as Diablos take a tumble. Whistle warrants a free kick on the way for the Denton Diablos here in front of their home crowd. Xander Naguib allows Jonathan Luna to take that one instead. So Luna, the player that pushes it across the field. Diablos dialed it in more and more as that first half continued on. The beginning of the game went back and forth quickly, then saw more and more Diablos possession. Now we're starting the second half with more possession in favor of those yellow kits coming from West Texas FC. Diablos break it forward, searching for their striker, the foot of Brian Marario, who couldn't settle that one. Marario had a brace in the first matchup of the season. He's been quiet so far today. Now a cross-pitch pass is connected. Angulo back atop the ball to the edge of the 18. Shows some crafty footwork. The shot from the left foot and skied well above the goal. Tobias Creer, the winger, worked forward. Really wanted that one and now would love another chance at it. As Nicholas Angulo, who scored the lone goal so far in this one, showed how dangerous he can be with the ball at his feet. The opportunity was there, the connection was not, as the goal kick is on the way for Luis Helm. "20 minutes have been played now in the back half of this game. Neither team has scored since the intermission. Ball was back at the feet of Mitch Dryden for a short moment before being taken back by West Texas FC. Dryden had the lone assist in that first half. He's a dangerous attacker for the Diablos, as now a lot of noise comes from the sideline of West Texas FC as a player is down holding on to his right ankle after a lot of contact came with Mitch Dryden. They were both giving chase to the ball. The player down on the field, Marcinkovsky. So Marco Marcinkovsky immediately being checked on by the training staff of the Denton Diablos after the tie-up and taking a fall right in front of his coaching staff and bench unit. West Texas FC now gave up some opportunities as it got closer and closer to that close of the first half, but they've come out in the second half of this game on fire as Marcinkovsky continues to be looked at. Both teams take advantage of the opportunity to get some hydration, and now sportsmanship being shown by the Diablos, going to check on Marcinkovsky, who is now back up underneath his own power, able to walk this one off down the sideline. So early in the season for West Texas FC, Marcinkovsky going to have plenty of time out on the pitch. His importance for the team will only continue to grow as he's likely to be a linchpin in the lineup. For West Texas FC, he will be able to stay near the sideline and make his way back out onto the pitch under his own power. So great to see for Marco Marcinkovsky. Result of that last play ended up in favor of the Diablos as they have a free kick on the way. Diablos trying to play it over the top and work into a quick attack. It's touched once, played back to the keeper, and Helm gets a clearance towards midfield. Diablos have a quick turn on the near side of the field and tie up. Last touched West Texas FC. Ball back with the Denton Diablos on the throw-in. The fluidity continues. Neither team able to truly grasp much long spells of possession here in the second half of this game as the throw gets to the edge of the 18. The cross is there. It's a touch too strong as it works towards the outside of the 18. Diablos look to settle and do. And the clearance comes across through the sideline. Last touched by West Texas FC. Diablos will have a throw in. Miles Carson makes his way to the side for the throw. Carson has it taken away, then a long pass across the pitch is pulled back in by the Diablos. Pass to Dryden is a heavy one. Dryden couldn't settle, and it's sent back with West Texas FC and to the feet of Veneria. Another dispossession comes this time in favor of the Denton Diablos. They play it back to Micah Ramirez. Ramirez settles and takes a glance around the field before pushing it back towards the middle of the field, and a whistle will put a stop to the action as another player is down, this time for the Denton Diablos. North of 70 minutes into their first home game of the season, they still lead. And it's another trip to the pitch for the training staff, as it seems like it is likely cramps for the Denton Diablos defender. More and more time ticking as the clock continues to climb. Again, we had just north of 4 minutes of extra time in the first half. Now we'll continue to have more and more as the time goes on. As now, standing up, Dalen Lowe gets cheers from the crowd and will hobble to the sideline alongside his training staff. Both teams still ready to go, as using these quick stoppages of play as those hydration marks. Now another sub comes into the game for West Texas FC, searching for anyone who can be that catalyst of offense and search for a draw or better in their first USL League 2 matchup. The Denton Diablos trying to protect their home field for the first time this season in the 2026 Summer of Soccer. Diablos, Dalen Lowe, the player that made his way off of the field, and Miles Carson now trying to keep it with the Denton Diablos, but can't as it's taken away for West Texas FC. West Texas FC just had a sub come into the game. He gets it at the edge of the 18, tries to step through. Defense is there for the Diablos, and they slam the door as the turn comes, but stays loose inside the 18-yard box. Now it's Michael Ramirez coming off his line, diving on that one. Ramirez keeping the sheet clean. 72 minutes into this game. He's had to come outside of that box and well off his line a couple of times tonight. Each of them have gone his way, as now Luis Helm does the same on the opposite side of the field for West Texas FC, but Diablos still have the attack underway. Inside their attacking third, Dryden plays it wide. It's kept alive by the Diablos, back to Mitch Dryden. Diablos deciding to pull back towards midfield as West Texas FC now dispossesses. Near midfield, pass over the top, the through ball cleared out by the right foot of a charging forward, Michael Ramirez. And a throw-in will come now for West Texas FC. Sub coming into the game for the Denton Diablos. It's going to be Woody Pondeca, the defender from Mercer. Pondeka, another player that was a part of this roster a year ago. Now back with the Diablos for a second season. Possession still leaning in their favor. Mororio plays it through. Not able to connect, and the only player there to field it is Luis Helms of West Texas FC as he sends it back out to the feet of Nkasa. Nkasa to Marcinkovsky. West Texas FC still searching for that one true breakthrough. Can't find it here. Luna now gives it back to his teammate. Both teams getting a touch on that one. It was last touched by the Diablos. And Marco Marcinkovsky will put it back in action for West Texas. Tie up, 2 players fall. Mororio puts a charge underneath that one. And as he does, ball stays north. A lot of contact. The coaching staff and subs of West Texas FC calling for a red, trying to get that call from the officials, but officials' cards not making an appearance yet as both teams are broken up now. Training staff comes back out onto the pitch. As soon as the contact came that time, multiple players and coaches from the side of West Texas FC made their way to the edge of the pitch, trying to plead with the official, but do not get the call they were searching for as both teams break away from each other and look to continue for the final 15 minutes and change of this game. West Texas FC has been trailing since the 43rd, as now the red card will make an appearance. And it is brought out to Mitch Dryden. Dryden is in the starting 11 of this game. Had the assist. Instead, it is not Mitch Dryden. Dryden will stay on the field as coming off of the field is the Denton Diablo, who is given the red card here 76 minutes into the match. Coach Roy Lassiter stands at the edge of the pitch, watching his team, who leads by 1, but West Texas FC going to try to flip it in their favor, as that's a true boost that could bring it back and give them the momentum they've been searching for all match long to this point. It's played over the top. West Texas, strong touch. Diablos get numbers back to the feet of Brian Mororio. He opens it up on the flank. Mororio running stride for stride, trying to keep up with the pace of Nkasa. Nkasa pushes it wide, and a throw-in is coming for the Denton Diablos. Nico Angulo, the player for the Diablos, going to set up for the throw. Throw is a short one. He keeps it at the feet, gets it right back. West Texas FC now looking for a stoppage as they get it towards the edge. It's back inside the box. Angulo tries to test with his left foot. West Texas FC meets it and pushes it back towards the outside. Touch pass on the flank. Off the foot of a Denton Diablo, the throw comes back into action for West Texas FC. They are nearing desperation time here in their first USL League 2 game of the season. The first time these two teams have played since 2024. Nkasa over the top. West Texas FC searching for the opening. It's pushed back into the defending third of the Diablos, where they're able to get another clearance, pushing it past midfield and back to the feet of Nkasa. He gets underneath one now, gives it a ride inside the 6. It's met by the Diablos, pushed back out. Buckley wastes no time. Another attack coming from West Texas FC, and another clearance there to meet it. Nkasa to Silva, and right back now to Marcinkovsky. Silva to Buckley. West Texas FC now triangulating, trying to open up the offense to the flank on the far side. It's touched once, goes across, and a corner kick is coming for West Texas FC. Their best true attack of the second half. Mervchich, the captain, stands atop the ball in the corner. West Texas FC chants begin. Mervchich gets under it. It's met by the head of a Diablo outside of the box. Working backwards now to Marcinkovsky. Marcinkovsky keeps it wide. Now a lack of communication turns it over, and the Diablos will have the ball back with a throw in deep inside their own defending territory. Diablos flip the field. Pass, searching for Dryden, can't connect. West Texas FC with another possession before Dryden is whistled. And sets up another free kick for West Texas FC. Ian Silva stands alone, waiting to put the ball back into play for West Texas FC, who looks for the equalizer. Silva sends it to the edge of the 18, meets the head of a teammate, and it's wide to the left of the post. Micah Ramirez watched that one outside of the uprights. And the score remains with the Denton Diablos on top 1-0 as Ramirez sets up for a goal kick. Goal kick well past midfield, hits off the head of Murario, works across the sideline. Last touched Diablos. Ball back with West Texas FC. Marcinkovsky quickly getting to the sideline. West Texas FC attempting to waste no time and no effort here. Past the 80-minute mark in the match. Diablos will have the throw. It's Miles Carson. Carson commit to UNC, one of two players on this team that is committed to play for the Tar Heels. It's he and Jonathan Luna, both of which played at Allegiant Academy, and the impact out on the pitch shows why each of them have earned the offers from one of the truly great programs at the collegiate level. Miles Carson now dispossessed. West Texas FC trying to create a run of their own. His future Tar Heel teammate in Jonathan Luna puts a stop to it as Luna now has a whistle called against him. Came forward. Contact coming from his direction gives it, sets up a free kick for West Texas FC. Luna still pleading his case for a moment with the official, but call stays the same. Mervchich, the captain now, sets up. Numbers work to the edge of the box for West Texas FC. 84 minutes into the game. Mervcic gets underneath it. The aerial attack on the way. Taps twice, still loose inside the box. Both teams battling. And last touched off of West Texas FC. There's a second look at it. They had multiple opportunities. The aerial was the first. The second was inside the 6, but a clearance came as Brian Mororio was able to knock that one off of the foot of an attacking Nkasa from West Texas FC.
Hey, good job, Ken. Good job.
Brian Mororio now makes his way off of the pitch. As a few subs come into the game, he hands away the captain's band. And if you know Denton Diablos, it is for good reason. It's Mason Moyers, the midfielder who has played at the professional level with the Clovers in NISA. Steps onto the pitch now, late in this game, coming to attempt to continue the great play of his teammate Brian Mororio. Another player that makes his way onto the field now is Joseph Min, the midfielder from Seton Hall, native of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Diablos trying to use those fresh legs for an immediate impact. The pass to Min. It's still alive inside the box. Min working one-on-one, gets past his defender, then has it knocked free. Diablos still on the ball. Diablos pull it back. It hits to the feet of Woody Ponteca before they push it back forwards for an attack. Moyers immediately with a left-footed shot. Couldn't hit it squarely. Another test sent into the hands of Luis Helms as the Diablos searched for goal number 2. Luis Helms got gloves to it and thwarted the effort. Score remains 1-0 despite plenty of great looks. Mason Moyers, who just came into the game, could not connect squarely with his left foot. The Diablos got the rebound, had a second opportunity, just could not put it past the gloves of the West Texas FC keeper. Denton Diablos trying to continue to climb those goals for even stronger. West Texas FC trying to do the same as they search for their first goal against a Ranger Division opponent. They're set up in a situation where they could find it with a throw-in coming on the near side of the field. Mervcic has his throw taken away. The dispossession ends with the feet of Dryden. Mitch Dryden works it wide, gets it right back. And that one hits off his heels before skipping across the sideline. Ball back with West Texas FC. West Texas pushing the pace of play, searching for the attacks here. Diablos doing the same. Joseph Min comes out to defend. Mason Moyers now in midfield. Body-to-body contact, no whistle. Yellow jerseys swarming as Mitch Dryden goes down, holding on to his right leg. A pass over the top is there for the Diablos. The attack is still on. Yellow jerseys are back as West Texas FC has numbers. A test inside. Luis Helms. Another save as that one was sent towards the face of the frame. No Diablo that was there to field it and try to send a shot on. 88 minutes into the game now. Ball is knocked into the stands, sent right back out. West Texas FC fans playing that one back out. They understand the situation and the dire time constraints that they face now. Marcinkovsky works ahead. Whistle. A Officials trying to keep the situation under control down the distance of this game as they now come together to deliberate. '89-minute mark comes across. Both teams taking this opportunity to get some more water. Luna having a quick conversation with the coaching staff and the officials while Mason Moyer comes over, has a few words shared with his coaching staff as he continues to direct the team, showing for good reason why he is wearing that captain band on his left arm. Coach Roy Lassiter now gets the explanation from the officials. Gives an understanding nod. West Texas FC will be atop the dead ball. Extra time begins now as West Texas FC looks for the equalizer. The Denton Diablos doing all they can to keep this one in the win column for their second of the season. Diablos back on the ball for a throw-in. Instead, a free kick is awarded to the Denton Diablos, and Michael Ramirez will be the player to come out and take it. Both sides shift back. Ramirez skies it. It's met by West Texas FC, then the Diablos, and West Texas FC will have a throw-in. All hands are on deck. It's quickly played back to West Texas FC. The throw wastes no time. To the feet of Silva. Silva sends it outside. Buckley pushes forward. West Texas FC to the edge of the box. Breaks it back out. Diablo's back atop the ball. Mitch Dryden, plenty of room to work with. Dryden and Joseph Min now a two-man game before it's played ahead by Carson. And Miles Carson can't connect with any Diablo ahead. Ball back at the feet of West Texas FC. 2 minutes into extra time. The additional time continues to move. Another goal kick will come for the Denton Diablos. As great example of the way this team has played to start this season. And here on their home field for the first time this year. Home crowd absolutely loving the effort they have seen from this Denton Diablos team that is well in the driver's seat as additional time continues to tick on. West Texas FC skies up, wins the aerial ball. It's back ahead now. Yellow jersey swarming, a slide tackle. Takes it away. Chance Anderson has the whistle make an appearance, and the yellow card does the same. And the officials going to have to get a full-size notebook to keep a list of the yellow cards that have come out during this game.
The yellow card has been issued to the Denton Diablos. The yellow card is brought to you by Redbud Tax Services.
West Texas FC. A set piece in a dangerous spot. They're searching for the equalizer. 1-0 has been the score since the 43rd minute, when Nicholas Angelo came across to score for the Diablos. West Texas on a line towards the post. A touch too high. Just above the crossbar, Michael Ramirez watched it soar and gives himself another goal kick. 4 minutes in to extra time now. West Texas FC. Their first game at the USL League 2 level against an opponent in the Ranger Division. Battling down the stretch. Diablos trying to protect their home field. It's worked into the box. Diablos are there to field. It's played back towards Ramirez. And Ramirez gets his boot to that one towards midfield. West Texas FC with another attacking possession. They work it wide. Got a lot of real estate to work with. The pass ahead. Heavy. Goal kick on the way. Diablos looking towards the stands. Hyping up the fans as that was an opportunity on a push forward for West Texas FC. They could not capitalize. And another goal kick is coming from Micah Ramirez. Mason Moyer settles, sends it ahead, can't connect. Luis Helms plays it forward. West Texas FC north of 5 minutes into extra time. Working with the ball back at their feet. Clearance comes from the Denton Diablos. Throw in on the way for West Texas. West Texas, a quick turn. Knocked off of a Diablo, another throw in the result. It's back to the captain, Mervcic. Mervcic gets it to the edge of the 18 before it's met by a Diablo and played backwards. Helm now works his way to midfield, sends a big left-footed strike straight into the midst of Micah Ramirez as it's keeper testing keeper. Micah Ramirez staying true against each and every challenge in this game from the West Texas FC side. Still searching for their first goal. Another opportunity on the way. Diablos bring back numbers. Mitchell Dryden, a big clearance and a heady play, pushing it wide and allowing that time to continue to tick as West Texas FC pushes the pace again. They get back to it towards midfield. Completely unchallenged as numbers are back for the Diablos, really packing the box. Ball makes its way free. It's loose inside, and Micah Ramirez fields it. Ramirez working between the posts, comes off the right post. Puts that one into his gloves. And now puts the ball back into play with a big kick. Diablos get the ball back. Jonathan Luna had a quick possession. Knocked it off of the official, was not happy. But official blew the play dead, gives it back to the Diablos who play it backwards. And then a big clearance pushes back West Texas FC. Diablos doing a good job resetting, forcing West Texas FC to try to bring a build all the way across the length of the field. And when your legs have played north of 98 minutes, that is a tough thing to do. As the whistles blow, the clock comes to a stop, and the Diablos fans rise to their feet. As they get to their feet, the Denton Diablos flood the field, and success is theirs for their first time on their home field this season. The Diablos get the home win and win number 2 on the year as they are able to advance now to 2-1 after handing West Texas FC the loss. The last time these two teams played was in an NPSL championship, and the Denton Diablos now taking on West Texas FC in their first USL League Two game. Able to hand West Texas FC a loss. What a win it is for the Denton Diablos in front of their home fans. A great start to the summer of soccer for the city of Denton as the celebration continues. The lone goal in this one came in the 43rd minute. Nicholas Angulo scored on an assist from Mitch Dryden. And that is enough for the Diablos to stay strong down the stretch and walk away with a 1-0 home record. The final score, 1-0. So for our entire crew here in Denton, Texas, I'm Cade Hack saying so long from the Mean Green Soccer Stadium, where the final score is 1-0 in favor of the Denton Diablos. This has been a presentation of USL League Two Soccer.
Y'all be safe. Stay outside.